Okay, friends, it is time to descend into the dark depths of the Tomb of Giants. But before I can go there, I have to take care of these stupid bone wheel skeletons again, and they just do the thing that they do when you get too many of them spawn at once. I don't know if I showed this last time, I don't think so, but yes, this happens when they get you. Okay, well thankfully I'm right next to a bonfire, so my for humanity here is safe. Probably won't be my last death on the way down, to be honest. Okay. One skelly man. Oh, come on, boys. Okay, they're dealt with. Because here's the thing, I find getting down into the Tomb of Giants, you're kind of running a bit of a gauntlet of not just bone wheel skeletons, but you'll see. You'll see. You'll see what the problem is in the Tomb of Giants anytime soon. Bone wheels. There's 2 around the corner. I know this for a fact. Okay, number 1. Yeah, here you come. Okay, and another one. You know what? I'm gonna ignore this guy. I'm gonna run. You can sort of do that. Unless you get, like, really unlucky. Because my patience is running thin with these guys. Alright. Down we go. Down we go. Down we go. And over there. And up the ladder. Okay. I'm wearing my light source, which is good. If you don't want to do it the way I did, you know, by going down into the demon ruins first, you can also equip the skull lantern. Have I found one yet? Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, I found one. So this is a drop that you get occasionally. It's not a guaranteed drop that you occasionally get from the like these witch type things that revive the skeletons, and you can just kind of shine that. So if you hold it in your offhand and you press the block button, you make some light. The thing is, you can't block in that case, and that's actually something which I think is somewhat important. The other thing is, if you're a sorcerer, there is a sorcery you can cast. It's called cast light, kind of as the same result as the sunlight maggot, in the sense that you get this floating light source above your head, so you can still block in that case, which I think is important. So you just gotta follow sort of the path of these glowy stones here, and soon you will see these 2 lights in the distance, and they glow, but they move, and that's because they're the eyes of a giant skeleton. And, like, they do so much damage, so sometimes you just kind of want to block what they do. And it's like the path here, you walk down there. Is there another one around the corner here somewhere? I don't remember. Nah, the thing is, you can see some lava there. I don't know if that's actually the demon ruins. I'm not 100% sure of what it is you see over there. The thing is, you're supposed to go down here, but there's something else you can do. It's like there's an item you can grab, so you can also do like a drop down here somewhere. Where is it? It's like on here. So you see it there. Kind of whoopsie. But you have to be careful because glowing eyes in the dark. More than 1 pair. And these guys, they can do a lot of damage. Like, oh, I pancaked him. I didn't know I could do that, to be honest. I guess my weapon is strong enough for that. But the thing is, he can also pancake me. You want to advance, like, really carefully in this area, because you don't want to pull too many of these at the same time. So if they do the yeah, don't let them stomp on you. And don't let them do their overhead swing with their weapon either. Okay. There's probably a ladder here to the right somewhere. That lets me climb another ladder. Let's see where that leads me. Oh, I think I know where I am. I can, whoops, grab this item first. 3 eyes of death. And go up again. And up again. And let's see. Can't really go anywhere here. I can go up here. And this leads me... I'm not sure where I am, to be honest. Lord Soul of a Proud Knight. Can I drop down here safely? I don't think so. And like over there, that's the boss room. That's where you fought Pinwheel. So can I jump over there? Let's see. Oh, I can actually safely drop here. Whoops. I was being a bit too overly cautious. Okay. That leads me back here. There's a second way I could have gone, and I'm just gonna explore all of these sequentially for you. So aside from, you know, going up, I could have gone down. Be wary of skeleton, it says. Yeah. The thing is, I think someone's gonna start shooting at me once I go down here, so that kind of sucks. Do you hear it? I hear it. Yep. There. Ah! And also attack me from behind. 2 of them. Oh, that's unfortunate. And now I have to go back there. Welp. Okay. Time to do this again. Carefully. 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 Can see him sort of coming. Really, really, really. Okay, that's one. Probably already pulled another somewhere. Yep. I hate you, and that was my force of humanity. Oh well. I got enough of them. I hate bone wheel skeletons. And like, you could argue this is my own damn fault for turning my back, but I was so sure I only had one coming. But I was wrong. Fuck. See, fuck these guys. Now, what to do? I will regret this. Do not turn your back on the bone wheel men. And I'm kind of stuck in like a perpetual thing where it's like, can I? Nope. Okay, let's see what happens if I just run around the corner here. They coming or what? There's one thing that I like really don't want, and that's for one of them to like hit the blacksmith. Okay, that's one. There's the other. Come on. Alright. And now I can take them on single file. I just have to walk around the corner here. Come on. Kinda triggered that one. And I can just run now, I think. Let's see. It's like I don't have to be careful with my Estus so much. The run to the bonfire that I'm aiming for isn't that long. It's just confusing. So I can afford to waste some Estus here and there. Okay. Next try. I don't have to go back where I died earlier, because I think we can come back to that spot later. I think I'm just gonna show you the way you're probably supposed to go. Again, that's not without danger either. Alright. And I'm gonna drink. I want to be at full health when I do that. So, I'm supposed to go down there. And I don't know, you can see me sort of blocking because there is... Whoops. There is always a skelly man close by. And you can already hear that someone is shooting at me. I'm not entirely certain. I never quite remember where they're shooting at me from. I can't really see. I think it's around the corner to the left somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, so that down there in that direction, you can even see it. That guy is shooting at me. So, but I'm just going to proceed now down here. And there's going to be immediately another skeleton. And the second one. Ugh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Alright. So it takes a bit of luck here, because I could have easily rolled to my death somewhere or just been caught off guard. So this is just like... do it again and again until you get it right, and then you proceed. And you have to be a bit careful not to step off any edges here. And then you go, whoops, and you saw that you just skipped past an item up there. We can get that later. So, here's the thing. Here is someone. This is Patches. I'm not going to talk to him yet. First, I'm going to go to a bonfire. And the bonfire, after you plop down here and you see Patches, is to the left. There's usually people telling you about it. Like, there's messages here. And then if you go, you see a ladder, which we can climb down. And this is a safe path. You don't have to be scared here. So once you see Patches, you should be safe, at least for a sec. And let's sit here. And I think this is the bonfire in the Tomb of Giants that you can warp to and from. Yup. So if you need to leave, warp out or warp back in, like this is the spot. Now let's go back up. And see where we can go. So even though it's like, I kind of hate this place in the sense that I have a really terrible sense of direction, and therefore I get lost in places like this all the time. Because yes, there's some places you're supposed to go to that it tells you about, like here. What is? There's Patches, but then there's also like tiny paths around the corner here. Ugh. And there's actually also progress to the right here. So first up, we're gonna talk to Trusty Patches.
Good day. You look reasonably sane. What are you doing in the catacombs? Are you a cleric or something?
And he's gonna ask us if we're a cleric. If you say yes, he's gonna be upset at you, so I'm gonna say no. He really doesn't like clerics, which apparently is like a nod back to Demon Souls. Because like there's a Patches in every FromSoft game. So, and he's always an asshole and he always tricks you. So just so you know, don't talk to him unless until after you've gotten the bonfire, because he will knock you into some shit. So I'm gonna answer no. And
In any case, have a look.
and this little shit, he's gonna be like, ah, there's a treasure down there. Why don't you take a look? And then you take a look, and he's gonna be very nice to you by giving you a nice kick down there. Okay. Well, this place is the guaranteed place to find the skull lantern. The real treasure was the trinkets we stripped off the friends we made along the way. Anyway, I'm I'm down here now, and there's gonna be some shit, but for now, I think without me moving, nothing is gonna trigger. So there's some treasure, which is neat, but I'm standing right next to an edge, and I think one of these has the skull lantern, so you're definitely gonna get a skull lantern down here if you haven't found one until now. So let's just loot this for now. Soul. Yeah, skull lantern. And if you proceed a bit into here, and now it's time to be careful, you're gonna see Rhea, who we met earlier.
Please be careful. They were once brave. Who would let such strong spirits be hollowed?
Yeah, so her friends, they turned hollow in here, because, like, I'm pretty sure Patch has kicked them down too, because he hates clerics. So both of them are in here. And you're gonna have to deal with them. And they're clerics, so they can heal. However, I can do a lot of damage. Whoops. And one of them is done for. Like, they shouldn't be too hard, I think. Unless you, like, play dumb. Like me. Quite often. Okay, let me just ask this. Yeah, I think the challenge in them is more like there's two of them. Alright, but we dealt with them, and now we can talk to Rhea again. Hello.
Pains, I am certain. Thank you. Here.
And she kind of just rewards you for saving her, so that's neat. Another way out is up here. There's a path out. Let me just see if there's nothing that I missed down here. I don't think so. Wait, is this the path out? Then what was that? See, I get so confused. Where is she? Where did I come from? God damn it. Okay. So, let's just stick to exploring on the left side, but down here. Left side, but down here. Let's go up here. Ah, right. This is the path to an item. And I just triggered the trap. Because that's the thing. Those two aren't the only issue. This is the first time in the game, I think, that we're seeing, like, this pillar of skeletons. It kind of moves slowly, but they can do a lot of damage if you get careless. So it does this thing, but they can also just kind of just flop onto you, I think. And we triggered like several of them now. So I think... Ah! Yeah, alright. See, so you just kind of have to be careful and check. Yeah, that's what I meant when I said flop onto you. Ow. So the important thing when fighting like Vince and Nico, I think they're called, is to not try to leave the area, or you're gonna have to fight those two while having these here spawned in. Now the good thing is they drop white titanite chunk. So if you have the kind of weapon that needs that, that is to say, I think occult, or, you know, to upgrade a divine weapon past +5, you're gonna need white titanite chunk, so you can get that here. Which is to say, actually not that useful, because that's very rare that you're gonna need that. You can leave the area, and I like to orient myself by just where Rhea is, to go there, and then just following the left-hand side of the wall, and just walk up there. Like, if you walk up here, that will also trigger the trap with the skeletons. If I hadn't just fought most of them already. There's one more here. Ow! Come on! Like, really? Why am I the way I am? Someone explain this to me. Do I actually have fire? I don't think I've upgraded my flame enough. Yeah, ranged attacks are obviously quite useful against these boys. These genderless piles of undead. Okay. And here's a ladder. And I go back up. And I have a stern word with Mr. Patches, who dropped us down here. Me. It's obviously an illusory wall. And, right or left? I can't tell. I know where I am. Okay. It's right, because this is where the bonfire is. Let's sit at the bonfire again to get my Estes back. Okay, and now I'm gonna have a word with Mr. Patches. And I'm gonna be somewhat upset. Patches?
Well, I did you wrong, but these you know what I mean, don't you? You and me, we're
You can choose to forgive him or not. If not, I think you fight him. I don't remember. Like, the thing is, he's gonna give you something, but I don't know if you have to immediately forgive him. But I'm just gonna answer yes, because I don't want to risk it. Wonderful.
But if I were in your
We're friends again, are we? Oh, come on. Should I have said no? I want him to move back to Firelink and sell me stuff. Maybe I should have said no first. Anyway, I have two directions I can go now from the bonfire. Like, going up from the bonfire, I cannot take a right or a left. And ultimately, left is progress. So first I'm gonna go right. Oopsie. This is where I just came out of from the trap. So here, someone is shooting at me from up there, which is annoying. Can I go there? Someone is also shooting at me from up there, which is also annoying. So here's the thing. There's way too much stuff here to actually fight. So really, oh, come on. I was blocking. I kind of want to, like, kite that guy around the corner. Okay, maybe he fell down, actually. That's neat. It seems like he did fall down. So that's very nice of him. Well, here I can now at least try to deal with this guy. Whoops, I think that made him fall down. Yep, and now I can see about going up a bit. I think this is why I died earlier, actually. So let me just show you this. Yep. This is why I died earlier. So this is a good spot for me to show you kind of. That's another sort of shortcut way to the bonfire. Is when you do the drops that I did earlier. Where I died. Go down here. And then just, I don't know, either fight these two or actually manage to just run past them to the bonfire. It's kind of up to you. Like, I failed at it. But technically it works. Okay, now what's back here? Pretty sure it's nothing. That's right, it's nothing. And you can walk along this ledge. And again, I don't think there's anything here. But you can also drop or climb down here. Now, here's the thing. There's a room here that has like 5 of these skeletons, I think. And they're very aggressive. The question is, can I do anything about them from up here? Like, there's already one down here. And if I drop down there, I'm gonna aggro that second one, which is really annoying. So this is a good spot to die, but also this is where you get the large divine ember. So I kind of want to do it. I think the item back there is where you get it. You can either just, you know, YOLO it, like just try to pick up these 2 items in the room, or try to fight. Let's see how fighting will go for me. Can I target? Oh, there's 2 of them already. Like, this is terrible. Maybe I am just gonna YOLO it. Maybe I'm just gonna run. Let's see how it goes. Whoop, number 1. Ah, help, 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 help. Yes, I did it. I got the ember. Now I can die. Okay. Anyway, YOLO run. It's just a couple of souls. 11,000. That's nothing at this point. Okay. I got what I came here for. There's really nothing else to do down here, I think. So there's that. Never going there again. The other way you can go is this way. And now you're gonna have to meet a new enemy type. Let's see where the first one is. Oh, god damn it. There. It's like a sort of huge dog skeleton or something. I don't know. They can do so much damage. They can fuck you up like, oh my god. Like, I try to avoid fighting them as much as possible. But yeah. So there's more of them. Next, I'm gonna go through here. There's gonna be a huge skeleton shooting at me, and also I have to fight the Black Knight because of course I do. So let's see if I can oh, there he is. I was like, where does he come from? I thought he comes from the right, but I guess he comes somewhere from the left. Alright, so it's one of the halberd-wielding ones. And I want to kite him a bit backwards because there's still like a skeleton shooting at me, which is somewhat of a problem. And so is the fact that he is doing a lot of damage to me, which hurts. Okay. Like, I can still be hit by that skeleton archer here. It's like crazy. Okay. Woo, I got the Black Knight shield. I think I already had one. And a white Titanite chunk. Okay, yeah, you get lots of this stuff here. Now that you have the large divine Ember, you can give that... Whoopsie. Who does divine? I think divine is upgraded by Andre, if I'm not mistaken. So you can give that to Andre and upgrade to a divine plus 10. But I really don't see the point, because it's really not a strong upgrade path, even if you have a faith-based build, in my opinion. So, quite possibly... Ah, thank you, thank you. Please tell me you killed yourself. Yes, he did. Yeah, see, these skeletons, they can fuck you up so bad. Alright, it's time to go back there to the left and take out the archer. You just have to do it carefully and not fall down somewhere. And also without pulling that second dog thing that we already saw down there somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Like, let's see, where do I want to fight him? Here, I think. There's a hole in the middle, so be careful not to fall anywhere. Come on, fight me somewhere where it's a bit safer to dodge or roll. Yeah, and you're not gonna... Ow. I hate this place. Alright, let's try again. The good news is that the Black Knight doesn't respawn. The bad news is everyone else does. Oh well. Here we go. Along, like, go to patches, hit this wall, and just walk along the right side of the wall. I think, yeah, there's the first one. I think the thing to keep in mind against these guys is you really want to conserve your stamina. And not misjudge the swings that they do. Another danger, I don't know if you've noticed this, but here in this dark, even with me wearing the lantern, like, you can target things from... You have to be closer to things to target them, and you get untargeted. You get, like, unlocked from them a lot faster. So you have to get quite close to lock onto someone to an enemy. And you kind of have to stay close to them to stay locked on because... Whoops. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I think if you wanted to... Whoops, yeah. You could... Ow! God damn it, I hate that archer. But now I should be far enough away from the archer, right? Oh my god. What just happened? I just... Why? Someone save me. Like, please stop. Please just stop. I hate these. Ah. Alright. Yeah, Patches, you little shit, just standing there watching me get beaten to a pulp. Okay. Okay. Now. Sort of follow the arrows, that's right. Yeah, so if you wanted to, you could like skip a lot of this. Like if you know where you're going, you kind of can run past a couple of these without ever having to fight them, which is actually how I usually do it, which is probably why I'm so bad at fighting them in the first place, because I just usually don't bother. But I do want to show you guys the area after all, so now I just kind of have to suck it up. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Stop hurting me. I think he just jumped down. Let's see. Yeah, he just jumped down into the hole. He's not dead. Here he is coming back. And that kind of shows you actually where to go. Alright, that takes care of that. So... down there. You want to go there eventually. But if you go down here and you take like this is kind of where he stood initially, so up there and to the right is where you came from. So this is kind of progress here. Let's see. Whoops, whoops. There's again several ways you can go. There's an item here somewhere, I think. Or is this where the bonfire is? Ah, see, I keep getting so turned around. No, I think there's an item here somewhere. Yep, item. Item. Hello. Effigy shield. Okay. Now we're back where the path split. I came from up here. Again, I like to stick to a wall, the right wall. You can see here, this is just a... There's another one of the dogs down there. You can already see that one. If you go down here. Now. Skeleton. Dog. They kind of like, they sort of move a little bit with you, but they don't really attack you until you get close. So let's see, what do I do? Can I like, why not? Ah! Yeesh. Come up. Why? 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 This is probably like the least competent session or section that you're gonna see in this entire playthrough. I will be perfectly honest with you about this here. I already forgot where I came from. Oh, I came from up here. Okay, so hug the right wall. Go down. Fight Scaly Man. Okay, so far so good. It's really just the dog skeletons that I struggle with, to be fair. I don't even know if they're supposed to be dogs or just people on 2 legs. Now here's the thing, you can go down here and you can round this corner. Like, the dog was here. Just to explain again where I came from. This is where I came from. So I came from up here. And now I'm gonna take a left here. And there's another bonfire. And you can't warp from this one. I'm not gonna sit at it yet. I might regret that. I just want to check something out first. I'm gonna go back up a little bit. Because do you see that item over there? You can get that via a drop. Like, if I remember correctly, what we're looking at here is the covetous silver serpent ring. And that is an item, a ring, that when you equip it, it will let you get more souls. And I think you do it by dropping here. Now let me see if I actually have any prism stones that I found. I don't. Okay, unfortunate. Then I'm just gonna have to take a drop. I think this is where you drop. I think this here, where the Skelly Man used to be, this is the drop, and that's why the nice person wrote a comment here. But I'm not sure, so here goes. Yes, this is the drop. Okay. So, the item is, whoops, over here. It's just picking it up means you spawn a trap. So, yeah, that happens. Now, how do I go back? I can't remember, so I think I can just jump over there. Let's see. Yep. Okay, so this is where the bonfire is, yeah. So now I can sit at the bonfire, I think, because now I'm just gonna go down here. And I think you can just walk past these guys up here without problems. Oops. So yeah, covetous silver serpent ring. If you just want more souls, if you're farming for souls, just, oops, put this one on. Also, I think it's kind of like a popular thing for people to quickly switch to this ring after they've killed a boss, when they still haven't gotten the souls yet, because that's going to increase the souls you get without the drawback of having a ring slot wasted, sort of. But let's go down. Like, this is progress. Actually, well, yes, let's do this first. Just a little bit. So, down here, there is a left. Whoops. Where there is more of these dogs, 3 of them. I don't think there's anything there worth checking out. What just happened? I think one of them fell to its death, and over here is like a titanite chunk. And this is where I came from. So what I'm not gonna do now, actually, is I will have to... Whoopsie. Man. Quickly reset this. Alright. Don't quite have enough souls for a level up. Maybe I'll just kill something real quick. I need to kill like 2 things. Let's just aggro this boy after all. Every time. I deserve everything I get in here. Oh my god, I just almost jumped off a ledge for no reason. Alright. boy, and that should do the trick. That should give me enough for a level up. Alright. 2 things. Number 1, kindle bonfire. Number 2, I want to be human for what I'm about to do anyway, so... why am I doing it this way? Use 2 humanities. Whoop. Reverse hollowing. And kindle. Okay, I now have 10 uses. All right, and I wanted to get a level up. What? Ooh, my final point in strength. I think I'm at the soft cap now. I think that's 40 in this game. So let's see. Progress. Like I said, careful. Don't want to put those pull those guys up here. Walk down here. Walk around the corner. And then just stick to the right wall. Just hug the right wall and you don't have to fight anyone. You're not going to pull anyone if you just hug the right wall. Quickly go over here. Some item here. Soul of a brave warrior. Can just... Oh no! I thought I wasn't gonna pull this guy. I think it's because I went and picked up the item. The thing is this, you can still run here. You don't have to fight him. You don't have to fight him. All you have to do is just kind of go down here. And around the corner. And he shouldn't follow you there. And if he does... That's the first time it would have happened to me. Okay. Down the ladder. This ladder. And over here you go. This is kind of the run you'll have to memorize. This is the way to the boss of the area. So that's why it's good that you actually don't have to fight these guys. That's why I'm telling you. Now you're gonna get an invasion here. Also, you can see, I think, the Great Hollow. Okay. Paladin Leeroy has invaded. I think, where does he come from? Ah, there. Okay, he has, like, a really big weapon. Like, and he's a summon available, actually. Like, if you know what drops to do, you can summon him for help with... God damn it, what's the boss called in the catacombs? Why am I having such a brain fart now? He's a cleric and he will try to knock you off this ledge. No healing. Oh, well, okay, fine. Don't let him do it. Pinwheel. You can summon him for help with Pinwheel, but then down here he will invade you and he's gonna drop you his weapon and shield. And his weapon, Grant, it has like a minimum strength requirement of 50. That's insane. That's one of the highest in the game. So yeah, it carries a punch. Alright. Now, proceeding in here... Oh wait, I forgot something. So... You may or may not have seen that earlier. When we got the invasion, there was also these little titanite bugs in here. So I'm going to quit the game and enter it again. So that they will be back. And so that I can actually... Is there 1 or 2? Just 1. Oh, come on. Well, alright then. I'll get it some other time. That disappeared way too quick for my liking. Alright, we're gonna proceed in here, and now you're gonna spawn more of these things as traps, and this time I'm gonna try to, like, not take any damage from them. There should have also spawned one behind you. No? Okay, weird. More white titanite chunks. Yeah, alright. This is terrible. This is terrible. This is terrible. I don't know if you noticed, but like an arrow just passed me. And that's because someone is shooting at me. And that is very rude in my opinion. Alright. So, and it's that guy. So I have to somehow deal with the fact that this guy is shooting at me. And there is also a wall I can't really get through. That sort of vanishes though. And there's another guy around the corner, I can tell you this much. I can tell you this much. I'm gonna run around the corner and there's another skeleton there. Doesn't that just suck? Alright, come on. Come on. I can actually go backwards a bit safely. Really? Alright. It's really, at this point, it's just a trick of like blocking until the shooter has shot an arrow into your shield. Like you have to wait for an opportune moment where he just shot an arrow and is reloading the next one. And also, the skeleton you're trying to attack isn't currently attacking you and is recuperating from an attack. So I think it pays to be a little bit patient there. Alright, now we're gonna go to a weird area. Like, there's lots of these pinwheel type things in here. And there's also weird skeleton babies that apply, I want to say, is it bleed or toxic? It's like one of these. It might be bleed. So the way down here is oh, there they are. Like baby skeletons. Do you see? Do you see? I wanted to bait them out a little bit. And the thing is, like, they keep coming back. Like, there's no end to them. I don't think you can... And I might be mistaken here. But I don't think you can, like, clear this area. Because there's just always going to be more of these boys. So I usually just make a run for it. And try to kill these pinwheels as I go along, because they can do a lot of damage to you with their fire spells. But the problem is, in order to do that, you sort of have to know where you're going. And without ever having been here, you don't, not really. So let's see if I can get through this. Obviously another thing you should be doing at this point is, and you have to pay careful attention to what's on the floor where, is make use of the environment, make use of... Oh, come on! I don't even kill you with one shot. I don't know what I expected. So there's now, I don't know how many... Yeah, do you see that? They're just raising babies, I think. There's like, I don't know how many of those. And this guy. Alright, that one's done for. Okay, let's go around the corner here. In here, what's in here? I think an item is in here. Somewhere around here is... like a titanite slab? Definitely have to get rid of this guy. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Item. Here. Item. Okay. I think I can ignore that one down there. But here's another one. Oh, there's two. And now, it's just, you have to stay mobile. The babies, they're kind of slow, but they're coming for you. Ooh, someone dropped something here. White titanite chunk. Okay. So it's just run. And this is really just the first time you go here. Like, later on, you're just gonna wanna run. Like, you're not gonna stop. Die. 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 Okay. Let's see. This one we can ignore. Whoops, another baby. Later on, if you know, go to the boss, you just run past this. You just, like, if you die to the boss, you just ignore these boys, I think, and just whoops. And then here's the fog door, and you can go through safely. because the boss fight doesn't trigger until you jump down there. So you're actually safe here. If you run past these guys, go through here, don't stop in Estus before going in Estus after you've come in. Like, you can stand here as long as you want. You're not gonna trigger anything. Now, this boss fight... We're gonna get a Great Lord Zol in here. We're gonna face Gravelord Nito. The thing is, he is not very strong. He has been gravely weakened plot-wise. I can actually take off my Sunlit Maggot now and just put on my Shadow Mask. The thing is this. The boss fight starts out by you jumping down there and you just take damage. Like with the Stray Demon. And I think that kind of sucks. And I wish that wasn't the way. And I don't think I have the Silver Cat Ring. I'm not even sure if it's in this game. To be honest, it probably is, but I haven't bothered getting it. I always forget how to get it. There's a ring, I think, that lets you not take fall damage. If you're a sorcerer, there's also a sorcery that does this. So, you know, probably a good idea if you have the ability to not take fall damage going into the boss fight to actually use that. Because otherwise you're going to trigger the boss fight and just have to chug an Estus immediately. Second up, the boss fight is gonna have... Let me just see. Yeah. So the boss fight is gonna go like this. You go down there, you're gonna trigger Nito, and you're gonna trigger ads. There's gonna be skeletons. There's gonna be bigger skeletons further into the boss room that are never gonna come if you just stay at the entrance. So that's what I do. I fight... I never leave, like, this entrance area. So I have to dispatch these skeletons at the start, and that's why I put my Divine Club back on, because they're gonna come back. These skeletons, like, Nito is gonna revive them, but if you take them out with a Divine Weapon, then they're just gonna stay down. So I'll do that quickly and then switch back to my big weapon to take care of the boss. Now, Nito himself, he can do some spells that do a lot of damage. Like his spells, like his, what is it called? Like the Gravelord Dance, Gravelord Sword Dance, something like that. They have some range and they do a lot of damage. And one of them I find a bit hard to dodge because it's like, you'll see. But he himself goes down fairly quickly. Really easy, actually, if you play like a Pyromancer or a Sorcerer, because you can just kind of keep shooting him with spells before he even gets to you, because he's slow. Like, he's gonna approach you, like, at this shambling pace. Slower than this. So you have some time before he gets to you. It's just his spells that you gotta be careful about. Anyway, let me just start the fight and show you. I take some damage. I trigger the cutscene. He's gonna come out of his coffin. Like lore-wise, I think it's actually Pinwheel that did this to him. So he's not at his full strength. Pinwheel stole the right of kindling from him and kind of hurt him in the process, I guess. So we're fighting an already weakened version of Gravelord Nito. So yeah. And that's what I meant with his spells. Also, they build up, is it toxic, I think? So that's a thing. Anyway, gotta stay mobile. Here's one of them. Really? 3 skeletons. Why would I do this to myself? Ah! I really need to Estus. Alright, Nito is almost here, which is a problem. Okay, he can kill his skeletons, but if he kills them, I think they come back. Yeah. Alright, so that skeleton is gonna come back, unfortunately. There it is. It's already back. So he's doing his scream. Let's see if I'm far enough away from him. Yeah. Alright, this skeleton is never coming back. And now I can just fight him one-on-one. See, he moves so sluggishly and slowly. The only other challenge here is that it can be a bit hard to like guess where he is, like hitbox wise, because he looks so much, he's so much more top heavy, I guess. But like otherwise, I don't know, just if he does his spells and hit you with them, you know, just heal. And otherwise just stay in this spot. Yeah, he's gonna do a spell and it's gonna hit me. I can't really do anything about that. Alright. Again? Really? Ugh. Okay, now I gotta heal. Remember not to retreat too far, so that's like, it's always a bit of a... How far do I run away without triggering? Because there's like bigger skeletons in there, like giant skeletons. But like other than that, look at just how slow it is. He is. I don't know. Like, there we go. I think the trick is really just to stay in this corner here. Like, you can go a bit into the room. I wouldn't go too far. Like, you can even see the remnants of these other skeletons. So definitely don't go in this direction. If you have to retreat, go a little bit over there. But not too far either. Like, this is sort of the... as far as I go into the boss room. With this being where you drop down. And remember to have your divine weapon equipped. But also your main weapon, obviously, because the divine weapon is never going to do as much damage as your main weapon is. Okay. Now let's see what we got in here. I saw an item. The Paladin set. And I see a bonfire. Yep. And that's it. So, I'm done with the Tomb of Giants. I never have to go into this darkness again. There is an item I missed somewhere at the start. I think it's just a soul. So I'm just gonna repair my stuff. And spend some level ups. What do I want to level up with? I'm done with strength. I mean, it's probably going to be vitality and endurance from here on out. So maybe some more life could be nice. Yeah. Look at that. All right. Okay. So I'm done with this area. I can now decide where to go next. If in your own game, you can decide where it is you want to go. The game is still super open to you. Me, I've already decided my next stop will be the optional area of the painted world of Ariamis. And that means I am going to Anor Londo next.